month away from the boards roughly. Okay, and if you're wondering, so why are you so excited about it? We are the ones who are screwed. We are writing an exam. What to say? I'm trying to encourage you. I'm trying to pep you up for it. All right, but all right, I understand. You're panicking. You don't know whether the exams will be there or not. You don't know whether the exams will be online or offline. You don't know कि copying का इंतजाम कैसे करना है. हम लोग क्या chits किधर घुसाएंगे पता नहीं है. All right, I understand all of that. All right, but all jokes aside, let's assume you're the unluckiest kid and you will be writing exams in a month from now. फिर क्या? अब इस month preparation क्या करना चाहिए? All right, so I just thought I should guide you with what you should be proceeding with this month. Okay, I cannot speak about individual subjects except English because that's my subject. So I'm going to give you a general overview of how you should proceed. Now there are two kinds of people. One, this person is very well prepared but still not satisfied. Like each time you go through a chapter, you feel like, okay, now I know this, but the minute you close the textbook, you are losing confidence. All right, there are these people. Then there are other people who have not studied at all. These people feel that yaar बार बार क्यों पढ़ने का? And what happens is you only study the bits that you are comfortable with. मतलब तुम एक ही चैप्टर का हाफ साइड 10 बार पढ़ चुके हो और जब पढ़ते हो तुम्हें कॉन्फिडेंस अच्छा लगता है कि यार ये तो मुझे आता है. So तुम बाकी के चैप्टर के साइड पे पहुंचते ही नहीं हो. You leave it midway. Alright, now if that is happening with you, that's perfectly normal as well, but not a very advisable thing to go ahead with. Alright, so at this point, April 1st onwards, nobody should technically be studying anymore or revising anymore. You should only be testing yourself. And now by testing, I don't mean writing papers. If in the last 3 months you've even written 5 papers per subject, that's way more than enough. Alright, you've got enough writing practice. Now don't write any more papers because you will burn out. Alright, so what you should be doing is oral tests. Now how do you do that? You hate your parents testing you, right? You don't want parents to nag you. No problem. Use your friends. Organize a Zoom meeting between 4 friends. Okay, prepare a questionnaire. Alright, give each one a task. तू ये कर, तू ये टॉपिक का तू बना, ये टॉपिक का तू बना, past 5 years board papers का तू बना, prelim papers में से छाट के तू बना. Now all 4 of you have a question set ready. Have Zoom sessions. Alright, where you are asking each other questions. Record these sessions so you can review them later and see where you faltered, where you went wrong. Alright, this will build your confidence. At the same time, it's a fun activity because you don't feel like it's a task. This month, the more you try and make your studies a task, the more burnout you'll feel. A lot of people have been panicking and texting me that, sir, I'm blank, I don't know what to do. This is the solution for it. If you feel you're blank in spite of being prepared, when someone tests you, I'm pretty sure if you're well prepared, the answers will come flowing to you. If you're not well prepared, well, this is a reality check. If you studied a chapter once and you felt confident that time, ke yaar meko sab aata hai, and the minute someone tested you, you're blank, that shows that you need to do that story 5 times. You need to do that chapter 5 times, alright? So everybody does not have the same mental capacity. So hard work differs from person to person. Everyone has a different grasping power. But at this point, do not try to fool yourself with unrealistic expectations. If you are somebody who is not prepared at all, you can't have goals of 85%, 90%. So set realistic goals for yourself. Instead of studying 10 chapters, study 5 chapters but do them absolutely well. Now your question is, sir, how do we know what 5 chapters these are? You should ask your teachers. This is a time to interact with your teachers. Be open in your communication. Be honest with your teachers and tell them, ma'am, I'm screwed. You know, I don't know what to do. I need your guidance. Alright, शायद पहले taunt मारेगा 2-3 बार तेरे को, but फिर the teacher will guide you. The more honest you are, the more honestly someone will be able to help you. See, when you go to a doctor, you don't tell them all the symptoms. The doctor won't be able to diagnose properly. He won't give you the right medicines. So don't be shy. You need to be open with your doctor. The same logic happens with teachers also. Go talk to your teachers. Tell them, ma'am, I'm very well prepared with these topics, but these topics I'm not at all confident in. What do you think I should do? Start testing yourself. This entire month, you should be more and more exposed to papers. Now, a lot of you also are doubtful about where to get these papers from. Past 5 years board papers, past 10 years board papers don't really help this year because of the reduced syllabus, but you will get the syllabus that is not reduced. You can always scan through the questions to get an idea of what sort of questions have been asked in the last 5 years or the last 10 years for that matter. Alright, even if the syllabus has changed, what you are looking at is not कौन से questions वापस आएंगे. What you're looking at is कौन से type of questions आते हैं हर paper में. For example, in Merchant of Venice, the only type of questions, and you can check this anytime, Merchant of Venice has not changed in the last 10 years. So you can go check it. Last 8 years, 7 years, as you like it था उसके बीच में. उसके पहले Julius Caesar था. Alright, but Merchant of Venice last 5 years के papers तो मिल जाएंगे. Go through these questions. Where's the scene taking place? What happens after the person leaves? What is said about this person? Who enters the scene now? What does this person say? So these are direct questions. These are objective questions which you will be able to answer if you have read the scene. Alright? Even in poems, stop giving excuses like, so meko iska deeper interpretation samajh mein nahi aata hai, symbolism samajh mein nahi aata hai. In ICSE board exams, they will only ask you what you see. Read between the lines वाले questions होते ही नहीं है. और अगर गलती से आ भी गया ना interpretation वाला question, everybody gets it right as long as you justify it. As long as you're justifying what your personal opinion is, what your interpretation is, you will score. There are no twisted questions in ICSE. Twisted questions का concept ही नहीं है. So paper can't be tough or easy. It can be tough and easy for you based on your preparation. So जितना जल्दी तुम ये concept समझ जाओगे ना, तुम्हारे लिए आसान होगा to have a realistic goal. Now, once that is set, what to do? Go through the section in ICSE websites, www.cisc.org, जो official website है. A lot of people don't know about this feature. I don't understand why teachers don't talk about it more often. But there's a section called publications, and if you hit that tab, you will find analysis of board papers. Alright, so they've given 2020, 2019, 2018, 2017. You will see analysis. What is this analysis? It's nothing but board examiners discussing what went wrong in that year's board paper. So you actually come to know how board papers are corrected, because so far your schools, your teachers, your mentors, your coaching classes, they have told you numerous things about how corrections are. But now you have a chance to verify what they were saying. Go through this. This is an official board thing. They will tell you what mistakes kids made on a generic level, what mistakes you should avoid in the papers, what preparation they are expecting out of you. The point that I'm trying to make over here is use these resources. Let's say तुम्हारा testing भी हो गया, फिर तुम क्या करोगे? Go through your past papers. You know, 9th and 10th में जितनी भी चीजें तुमने की है, go through all the mistakes that you have made or not made. All right, go through all the papers you've written for schools, for classes. Focus on what mistakes you've been making constantly. Avoid these mistakes. Alright? A lot of kids get enamored by new worksheets in grammar. The minute your friend tells you, कि मेरे को ये classes से worksheet मिला, and you're like, let's solve it, मजा आएगा. But you, and then you panic because you see questions and you feel that, यार ये नया question है. But it's not a new question. That same question is in Total English 9 का book that you did last year, जो तूने आज खोला नहीं है पिछले 10 दिन में. So do this. There are no new questions. All the questions will be questions which you've already done. So go through worksheets, go through papers, go through everything that you have solved in the past 2 years, and that's way more than enough. Of course, the sentences will be new because the names will be new, but the core meaning of the sentence is going to be the same. I hope that this suggestion helped you, alright? Do not try anything new. When you're practicing papers, right? Try and focus on prelim papers of different schools. Go through these prelim papers because they give you an exposure of the sort of questions that come in the school exams. But are these the same questions that can come in the boards? Not at all. Not at all. In fact, prelim papers are way more tough than board papers are. Alright? Teachers set them in order to make sure that the kids don't get overconfident in their preparations. Alright? So don't rely on these prelim papers, but you're supposed to go through prelim papers only to get exposure about all sort of questions and to test yourself whether you're able to tackle these questions when asked to you. Prelim papers might have twisted questions, but boards don't have twisted questions. Alright? So that's said and done. I hope you guys have a fun month ahead. Panic कम करो. जितना panic करोगे उतना ज़्यादा तुम blank out हो जाओगे. Alright? If that's a problem, people are facing distractions while studying at this point. Very dangerous. So what should you do? Create a monitor for yourself. That monitor is your parents or somebody in your household जिसके सामने तुम हमेशा avoid करते हो पढ़ाई करना because genuinely पढ़ना पड़ता है, but अब उनके सामने जाके पढ़ाई करो खुद से, okay? ताकि तुम्हें एक डर हो कि सामने कोई है. कोई भी चीज जो कर रहे हो बोल बोल के करो. Read it out loud. Alright? When you're reading a concept in your head, your mind is going to drift. So don't do that. Read out loud. These are things you don't like, you don't enjoy doing. This is not your comfort zone. But it's time to step out of your comfort zone because this is the last stage. Alright? This is the last month you have to push yourself. Don't give up at this point because you already had a torturous academic year. Finish it off. Wrap it up. Retire gracefully. If you have prepared only 40 marks ka, out of 80 marks, you only studied for 40 marks and you get 38 out of 40, to the world, it's 38 out of 80. But you know you scored 38 on 40 in your head. Now again you're telling me, sir, but मेरे को कॉलेज में एडमिशन नहीं मिलेगा. अरे हाँ, मैं झूठी तसल्ली नहीं दे रहा हूँ, तेरी गलती है ना, तेरे को पहले पढ़ना चाहिए था. बट मैं ये बोल रहा हूँ कि एटलीस्ट मैं लास्ट में मेहनत तो की, तेरे को वो मेहनत का मिल रहा है ना. सो हार्ड वर्क ऑलवेज पेज. So don't give up. Don't give up is all I'm saying. Don't think कि वैसे भी कुछ नहीं होने वाला, might as well not study. So have a fun month. It's your last month of school life. After this, you will not be in school anymore. You'll be moving into a new world. So make the most of this. these memories are very precious. Take care. This month is crazy for me as well. Those who've been wondering, sir doesn't reply very fast, sir is not very active in replying, that's because this April is crazy for me. I not only have my new academic year that started, but I also have the current 10th graders, who will be giving exams. Plus there are SYJC kids who have exams coming up in April now. Even they are panicking. So yeah, I mean, there's panic all over. So the only thing we can all do is collectively be calm. So let's be calm, take deep breaths, relax. Everything's gonna be good. Take care. Bye.